What's going on, everybody? It is Sixes. I do apologize. It seems like I might be running solo today. The OG couldn't make it, and I haven't heard anything from Bruce yet. He might be trying to save the city again. But we definitely gonna get into fantasy right now. We're gonna jump into week 9. We're definitely gonna talk about last week's games. We got another early morning game for you, and we're gonna discuss some of the actual late night games going on as well. So stay tuned and get ready for that fantasy show. Again, welcome to that fantasy show. I'm your host, Ciozi. Again, I just gotta let you know we are a fantasy football discussion service. Well, show, podcast, whatever you want to call us. We are available on YouTube and also on Facebook. So if you want to put in Texas, or if you want to put some, if you want to have some questions or comments, definitely hit us up while the show is going on. We definitely got a lot to look into. Again, I am your host, Ciozi. I'm kind of feel a little bit off balance because I'm so used to my co-host, either my OG, Mr. Ron, or the loudmouth himself, Bruce Wayne, saying his two piece that grinds his gears. But we definitely want to get into this today. So a lot is going on in the NFL. First and foremost, I do want to give my prayers to the family for the football for the Dallas player that that died last week. The scary thing about what I'm saying, the weird thing about it, and the worst thing to actually say, he was actually the player that returned the actual block punt when they played Arizona. So that was just one of those to where it was a sad saying. I do feel bad about that. So best wishes to that player's family and the Dallas organization. So definitely let's get into that. First and foremost, let's talk about the Steelers. The Steelers and the Colts. This was supposed to be that game of games to where you had Indiana, as they've been calling him now, Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones, and against the actual John Aaron Rodgers with Steelers, as I like to call them, because everybody keep asking, is he finished? And he keeps saying, I don't know yet. But I'm sorry about that. So, but yeah, the Steelers won it 27-20. It seemed like a close game, but to be honest, you had to be impressed with the actual defense of the Steelers. Here's their stats. They actually got 18 points out of it. You got 5 sacks, 3 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, and 3 fumble recoveries. So that was one of those that just caught you off guard. We got Bruce. We got Bruce here. He finally made it.
My bad, guy.
What's going on there, Pudding Bob?
I was cooking dinner for the family, guy. My bad.
Dude, I understand. You don't want to catch that beaten by the wife. I understand.
She ain't listening to me right now. Like, dinner for the family, guy. Like, you just give me a second.
So you having a rough week already. You know that, right?
Oh, yes, I know. Like, Dallas pissed me off so much last week.
Not even that. You know who you're playing, right?
Yeah, you, motherfucker.
No. You're playing your wife.
Oh, I know. In the end, in the failed one, I know.
Yes.
She already told me I'm already getting my ass whooped. I do not give a dude. Good goddamn.
I was just saying.
I'm playing. Look, I'm playing you and the one that counts in my fucking mind. I'm playing you and the one that counts. So I do not give a damn.
So you say, I was going to start something. So you trying to say your wife don't count?
That she do, but like she kicking my ass already. Like I already seen it. Like she showed me the fucking line. It's like I already lost. I don't even feel bad about it. But like you and me are going toe to toe in fucking that fantasy league, and I
Oh,
only got 4 out of Bowers this week. So like my tight end, you should be all right against.
we'll see who
I
I
only
will
got
see.
4, maybe 5 out of them.
We'll see. We're definitely about that. Just got to hear from the OG. I guess he wasn't feeling well, so definitely feel better, brother. Sit
Oh,
back.
I feel better, dude. What
Uh,
the hell?
but let's get some to the games. One I was actually talking about was the Steelers, and I'm gonna call them the D of Doom because that's what they showed. Call it what you want,
Okay.
but like I said, here's the stats they had: 5 QB sacks, 3 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, and and 3 fumble recoveries.
Uh, Now I will say, like, given that they were playing against the Browns, no,
No, they played the Colts.
oh my God! Please tell me that the 3 fumble recoveries weren't all Jonathan Taylor.
No,
No, good. All right, good. Like that dude, like no, he runs too hard for them to fucking get a fumble recovery off of him. Nah, screw that noise. Like Jonathan Taylor, that's the truth right there.
but we did quite a lot of people questioned the Steelers' defense and to play a team like the Colts, who were pretty much the high scoring team. Granted, they got 20 points, but to them, that's like it's only scoring a field goal because they've been used to
Yeah,
running the numbers. So for them to only get 20 points and lose, you got to give credit to the Steelers' defense. Now the thing
but I'm
is,
sorry. Like both of us, like we're children of the '80s. Feel me? Like we're used to like the steel curtain defense. Like that's where the Pittsburgh Steelers are supposed to excel is
right,
defense. Like they're supposed to excel at being good at defense. Like the defense should score points.
true. Now here's my question. Here's my question for that. Now I know everybody's been kind of looking to see that Daniel Jones game to where I told
Uh,
you so. Now, and this is what I look at it. Now they play Atlanta. They played Atlanta this Sunday. They did an early morning game. Now,
ooh, yeah,
if
again, early morning drinking. I am all about that.
now with
Early
Daniel
morning
Jones,
drinking, you goddamn right.
was this a bad game or was this the blueprint to say, okay, this is how you stop him?
So now wait a second. Like where y'all getting to?
So we know everybody has a bad game. It says
No,
no
that's
matter
fine.
right, that's fine. However,
That's fine. But they're
was
going
this
overseas.
was this a bad game or did the Steelers show you a blueprint of how to beat Daniel Jones?
No, it was a bad game. We had to go overseas the whole 9 yards. No, wait a second. Overseas game had happened yet. It has.
No, it's tomorrow morning.
Oh
Now,
no, they figured out the blueprint how to figure out Daniel Jones. But again, Daniel Jones is only a 2 or 3 year fucking quarterback in the league. You might have figured it out now, but like in the future, he's gonna be fine.
here's the other question. Now here's the other thing to add to that. Um, they traded for Sauce Gardner, so Sauce Gardner is now part of the Colts.
Oh shit. Okay.
So does that make Indianapolis a more well? I'll probably this way. I'll say this: it's guaranteed. I think they'll win their division, but
Okay.
is that it? Do you see with the additional Sauce Gardner that you can see them actually, going further into the playoffs, perhaps Super Bowl?
It is a player you have to watch for, but it is not like completely changing their whole goddamn defense. Feel
Okay,
me? Like it's not changing where they're gonna be. It's it is changing what their secondary is. It's not changing their whole fucking outlook on the whole thing. Like the Colts might be a wild card team, but I don't see them any further than that.
gotcha.
Sorry, I'm still coming down off the O State W.
Oh no,
So
dude, my Tar Heels are winning right now. I'm excited about that.
I'm watching right now. Like you're up fucking 10-3, guy. Like you're not doing too bad.
Dude, I have to admit the defense.
They're stepping
It's
up. They're doing their
yeah.
thing.
So yeah, I would definitely say Belichick is starting to put his mark on it. Um,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
started. Didn't say look. I ain't say he put in miracles. I'm not saying oh we go ahead. I'm not putting the steeds about we going to the playoffs. We going to no. Baby steps.
No, I think it's their
Along,
players putting the stamp on it, being like, "Can I transfer to Ohio State? Can I transfer to Alabama? Like, can I transfer somewhere else where give me a better NIL deal? Okay, I can't. Yes, I'm gone.
well,
Like, look,
here's the thing.
I hate saying it. Like,
Here's the thing I do. I
North
found interesting.
Carolina at this point is a stepping stone to get to like North Carolina at this point. I hate saying it. Look, COZ, I love you. In football, North Carolina is a stepping stone for players to get to the next level of Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, fucking those teams. Like they're a stepping stone to get to those teams. Like
But
where you junior college, now it's fucking like, okay, what's your freshman year look like? Okay, come here. We'll take you.
you do realize that we've actually been producing quite a bit of stuff. Hall of Famers.
No, that's fine. You can put them out at like they can start in North Carolina, but they're going to go other places at this point. And they're
Well,
going to
say
be
what
better
you want.
players at this point.
Say what you want. But what I will say this: I did find out that what Belichick has been doing, and I thought this is pretty cool. The players that don't play Saturday night, they do a Sunday night game with them. So to where they step up, they play like a regular, they play like an actual scrimmage game, and it actually gets them motivated to move up. So if they're not playing or if they're not dressed on Saturdays, they're working themselves to get into the team or move themselves up in the actual depth chart on Sundays, which I was like, that's pretty impressive.
Well,
But
no, that's not like an NFL thing. But
in upper
if
college,
you play on Sunday, you play on Monday to see if you're willing to stay on the team by Saturday.
any way you look at it, I like the program he's running now.
I'm not mad at it. That's fine. But again, like NCU is nothing but a stepping stone to
You mean
Georgia, Alabama,
UNC?
them two. Right. Like they can go to any other college and get better numbers and better fucking pay as a football school.
I agree with that, and I don't. I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold,
And
hold on.
hear me out. No,
No.
hear me out on this one. Hear me out on this one.
North Carolina is a basketball school. You cannot debate me on that.
No, I'm
North
not debating
Carolina
that.
is a basketball school.
That I'm not
Like
debating. But
it's
I
gonna
do
take some
believe I
years.
do believe with us as a school that because we're not that type of a school, that the other players that play, like if you're going to Ohio State, if you're going to Alabama, if you're going to Georgia, if you're going to one of the top four schools, and you ain't getting no play, where you going to go? You're
That's
going to go to
perfectly
a
understandable.
you're
But
going to go
if
to
you're
a
a good
UNC to
player,
get more playing time.
yeah, but if you're a good player on one of those teams, say North Carolina, at the end of the year when it gets down and like people are seeing your tape and things of that nature, like you're going to transfer to a better school because you can get better recognition.
Now
Hence,
that's it. If
North
you're
Carolina
watching my
players,
tapes, now I put it this way: if you're watching our tapes,
I am. I'm
then,
watching it right now.
then I get it. Then I get to okay, if you're trying to recruit, but I think with Belichick now, that's going to that's probably going to put a hurting because I do feel as though that he's probably going to try to keep the best players available.
He gonna try, but like at North Carolina, they're not gonna get the best fucking like coverage
We'll see.
at
We'll
North
see.
Carolina. Like I understand that. Like see, you just say that all you want. North Carolina is not a football school; they're a basketball school.
I
right?
understand they are football. I
Hey,
understand they are basketball school. Yes, I think it's basketball.
like
But
the worst part is, like Ohio State is a football school and a basketball school. But as a basketball school, like they're one of the worst basketball schools fucking out there, right? Whereas North Carolina, they're the best, one of the best basketball schools out there, but they are one of the worst football schools in the thing. They're essentially a minor league to the bigger schools. If
how do you
the
hold on? How do you figure that? How do you figure that? Because, and this is why I say that. I get it. Ohio State, when you look at Ohio State, when you look at Alabama, when you look at right, you guys are pretty much football pedigree. Respect.
you're right,
I understand that.
right.
Now,
Basketball is
okay.
the other complete
Now
direct.
hold on. With
Complete
North
direction.
Carolina, you can't say that we have not pumped out some worthy players from the NFL. I
You
mean,
have, yes,
Lawrence
but
Taylor,
it's
Julius
one in a
Peppers,
generation. Yep, it's one in
right
a
there.
generation that y'all get a fucking good player, right? Basketball, y'all just pump them into the NBA. NFL is you might get one here and there. And now, I'm not saying when y'all put them out, it's not a great, but where NIL is now, North Carolina is just kind of, oh, that first year player, he did good. Let's get him to another school, right? He's going to get better recognition and better fucking coordinates.
I agree, but then I don't agree. Just for the simple
I know
fact
you
that
do.
just for the simple fact that they're still in the ACC.
Yeah, it's
Granted,
crap.
we're not the I'll probably say we're not
You're
Clemson.
not the SEC or the fucking Big Ten.
We're not. I put this way, we're not Clemson. I'm trying to think of another. We're not Florida. You know, from time to time, Florida State had it. From time to time, Miami had it. From time to time, Louisville's had it.
I know we a fantasy thing right now. We bitching just about college at this point. Like
Right.
y'all just got to deal with it at this point. No,
But
North Carolina is a crap fucking football school.
look, when it comes to my Tar
Fucking up.
Heels, I will defend my Tar Heels. I will admit we are not the football school, and that's something I've never wanted it to be.
No,
I wanted to be
no. Like the worst part is, like
I'm proud.
I want y'all to be a fucking football and basketball school so I can give you shit the same way I do about Ohio State. Like we're a football school that has basketball. Basketball has done good, but we haven't done it to that point, right? Whereas North Carolina, like y'all have done good in basketball, but like like y'all ain't shit in fucking football,
Well,
right?
I'll be quiet. I respect it. I've always told people when they came to North Carolina, beat Duke, go to a bowl game, go to a recognizable bowl game.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And that's all I want out of them. Now, if we happen to do have one of those Cinderella years, or we start to build up to where we have a chance to make it into the playoffs, that's great.
Yeah, but if y'all have one of those seasons, like if North Carolina has one of those seasons where like they can make the CFP playoff, right? They can make the playoffs. Like the next year, them players ain't gonna be there anymore.
I think they would.
I don't think they will. Like, because again, they can go to the more high pro. I'm not knocking it. Again, UNC as a basketball school, you're going to get NIL deals out the fucking yin yang. But NIL as football, like you been better off going to another fucking conference or another college.
But
All
here's the problem with that though. A lot
they
of
can
these
go to
players,
Marshall
and this the only reason this is what I'm saying, because you got to think with North Carolina, are those players that they have a good year? Are they? I'm not saying it's in a bad way. Are they worth the players that you already have at Ohio State? Because you got to think Ohio State already got their top tier players. So
they do.
if I'm going somewhere with the NIL deal, I want one thing. There's two things: either a guaranteed spot or guaranteed playing time.
That
Now,
is Ohio State.
if you're going anywhere else, you got to think. I'm not the only person that is wanting that spot.
Right. I understand that. But if you get an offer from them, like you're going to start, like if you get an offer from Ohio State, like you're going to start. Like if there was a decent, like through the rest of the season, if there was a good player on fucking North Carolina, Ohio State going to offer be like, hey, we can do better than North Carolina's doing.
Now there is a transfer from Michigan. He was in North Carolina. He ended up going to Michigan.
Right. We had one from Purdue. He played today. That's fine. We had one from Purdue that played today. That was a big, helpful. I think it was McClare that played today against Purdue for Ohio State. It was just because you would get better viewage playing for Ohio State than you would for Purdue. It was the same thing with the North Carolina. With
He had a better
football,
opportunity.
it's all about being put on tape. If you can get shit put on tape and it's good, then you're going to be valued higher in the draft. If you're at North Carolina and good, hold on. If you're good at North Carolina and good, like yeah, your shit still gets put on tape, but the draft scouts go, you get it in North Carolina though. Like look who you win again. Right? But if you're playing for Ohio State,
you made like the ACC is like a Division II.
They are.
Well, put it this way: from the national championship, we ain't that bad.
In football, yes. Basketball, no. Football, yes. Y'all are Division II. Like y'all are part of the Power Four, but y'all are the lower Power Four. It is Big Ten, SEC, ACC, Big 12, maybe. That is the way the hierarchy goes.
That's fun how you put it. Either way, we're still considered one of the top conferences.
That's because y'all got fucking Miami and fucking Florida State. Like y'all got those football schools.
Miami is tanked. Florida State is tanked. Right now, you got to think we've had Louisville, Lamar Jackson. We've had Clemson.
He's gone.
Well,
he's gone too.
North Carolina. We've had Drake May.
Sunshine's gone. Yeah, he's gone too.
That's like Trevor Lawrence.
Everything you stated.
So everything you stated is through the ACC.
Yeah, but you've had 4 players out of the last 10 years. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Trevor Etienne. You got Trevor Etienne. You still have.
Yeah, crap. He's not bad in Jacksonville. No. Trevor Etienne ain't bad in Jacksonville. But crap. Yeah, he came out of the ACC. Shit. Yep, got it.
So basically, right now,
let's move on to the NFL. That's fine.
You're getting your feelings. So you know what? We're going to agree to disagree on that. So we're going to go back to what really matters. Now, the next question we got is for the Steelers, about the Steelers. Now, like I said, compared to what like I said, because of them playing a high-scoring team, and they actually in the way that they played this team, are we seeing the rise of the Steelers, a D of doom, or again, was it just a good game, or just a good game for them, bad game for Daniel Jones? Because their next game Sunday night will be with the Chargers with Justin Herbert.
So I think it was just a bad game for the Indianapolis Colts. Well, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. It was a bad game for the Steelers. Like, the Indianapolis Colts kept it productive, but they didn't keep it positive. Like, they kept moving the ball down the field, but they didn't actually score.
Right. They kept it close, but they just didn't score. They couldn't handle the key plays.
Right.
Okay. So we got another. So the next thing we got to get into, Bears and Bengals. Like I said, this was
fucking
wow.
trash.
Now it's quitty. And then here's the thing that gets me: 47 points were scored. No, over 50 points were scored in this game. Roma Doomsday didn't get nothing.
Nothing. I didn't get Bowers out. No, that was Thursday out of the fucking back.
He got nothing.
I didn't get shit out of fucking Bowers. But no, yeah, it was just bad.
But I will tell you what, he stayed productive because he actually did. He actually blocked. He stayed productive in plays. I'll give him that.
Right.
But I'll probably say with Caleb Williams, and the Bears, are they starting to catch more of a rhythm? Are they starting to catch more rhythm offensively as a team with this coach?
If they are as a team, yes. But they are somewhat out of sync, like quarterback to wide receiver, like in the passing game. It legitimately does seem like they're still catching their footsteps together. Like their chemistry is almost there, but it's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Where like Caleb's when Caleb's holding that ball that extra second going, I need to give him that extra step to fucking get there and then let him go of the ball. It's the same thing with the receivers. Like I need to get him that extra step before he lets go of the ball. Feel me? Like I feel like that's where it is. Like they got the chemistry, it's right there, but they're not full on together yet. Like is that one where I need that extra step? I need that extra fucking tick.
Now I'm not gonna lie, their next game is with the Giants. With Caleb Williams, is he somebody you would start? Is he somebody that, especially with this? I ain't gonna lie, because his stats from last week: 20 for 34, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns. He ended up catching 2. He only had 2 sacks.
Now wait a second, seriously. Like, look, I'm gonna straight up tell you, like last season, like we full on had a bet, like by every week, like no, Caleb Williams sucks. No, this week against the Giants, yes, start Caleb Williams. He's gonna get all kinds of fucking points. Like I hate Caleb Williams, but like this week, like no, playing against the Giants, he gonna score because the Giants suck.
Well, here's the weird thing. You know, he got 2 receptions for 22 yards and a touchdown too.
Right, because you pull that bullshit fucking flea flicker. That like half the worst part is half the teams, the first flea flicker, it's in front. Like if you go back and look, like the quarterback is in front of the running back when they're flipping the fucking ball back to him. Like if you look at them, almost every flea flicker, like the quarterback is already in front of the running back, pitching him the ball. And he's supposed to go back. He's leaning back, but his feet are already in front of the running back, pitching him the ball.
Now,
like you almost look at every fucking flea flicker this year, and they have screwed me. Like I have caught a couple of fucking strays this season from fucking flea flickers. Eat shit. I hate that shit.
Now that's another question besides Caleb. We got to talk about about Flacco. Now, before fantasy, this was his fantasy average. When he was with the Browns, it was 6.5 fantasy points. That was his average.
Because the Browns can't block. God.
With the Bengals,
can't block either.
It's been 31 points as an average for his fantasy points.
Yeah, but that's because he went from the Browns to the fucking Bengals, and he went, these motherfuckers can't block. And then he got down to there and went, I already can deal with motherfuckers that can't block. Oh, fuck. They can't block either. Get it out fucking faster.
Now, like I said, well, right now, Joe has to bye this week. So the Bengals have a bye this week, and then they get back on their little stay game.
Good. Let his old ass heal up.
Now, like I said, do you feel as though he will still continue that hot streak?
Uh, who they playing then? After the box. Who
All
they
right,
playing after that?
all right, I get it for you. Let me check
Ask the questions. Yep. I got you.
because I had it for the bye week. Uh, Let me see. Bengals.
God damn, ain't we in like week 10?
This will be week 10. Yep.
Jesus. And they're still having buys? I think at this point, every team has already had both buys.
So
Right.
after the bye, their next game is Pittsburgh.
Oh, they're fucked. Pittsburgh, fucking Cleveland, fucking hell. Flacco has played for too many teams. Baltimore is fucked.
Here, look, look,
Right? I'm looking at that.
here's the next few games. So the next few games, you got Pittsburgh, New
They're
England,
fucked in that one. New
Baltimore.
England, they'll probably be okay. Baltimore, maybe. Buffalo, that's a loss.
Like I said, and I'll probably say the next 4 games, five, because they go Pittsburgh, New England, Baltimore, Buffalo, Baltimore.
But like my thing with like they're going against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh already knows fucking Cincinnati. Like that's an L coming off jump, right? But you're giving Flacco a week to get better, but Pittsburgh already knows the Cleveland, the Cincinnati fucking defense. They'll be good against that. They go against New England, 50-50. Drake May might get them, may 50%. What's the next one?
Next one, you like I said, you had then you got Baltimore,
Baltimore,
Buffalo, and
eh,
then Buffalo again.
going against if Lamar is actually back and doable, then Cincinnati's cooked. And then going against Buffalo, it's Buffalo in the regular season. Buffalo in the playoffs, you might get away with some shit. But Buffalo in the regular season, like they're going to fucking beat you. In the playoffs, Buffalo's a different fucking animal. They might beat you. They're probably not gonna. But in the regular season, Buffalo's gonna fucking beat
Now, depending on how hot he gets, I mean, he could put the Bengals back in playoff position.
you. He could, but I don't think he will. With the Steelers they get Joe's got a week off and then he plays the Steelers.
Right.
Right? Coming straight fucking back into the Steelers, that's not a good fucking comeback. Like if you're coming back against like Jacksonville or Arizona or one of the softer teams, yes, I can understand. But you're coming back against the Steelers. Like they're gonna whoop your ass and they're probably gonna whoop your ass in the score too.
All right. So the next game I gotta talk about, but I don't want to talk about.
I
But
don't want to know. Don't talk about it. Like if I talk about it, I'll see it in my head. I don't want to see it.
I
Don't
gotta
say.
I gotta talk.
No, don't talk about it.
I gotta talk
Like,
about the Commanders game. I do.
oh my God, why did you say it? I saved it. Oh, dude, that was close as fuck. But
well, the good news, like I said, the good news is from that wasn't his throwing arm. 1, 2,
right, that was a good thing.
Yeah. 2, he didn't need surgery.
Okay, that's a better thing.
And there was no damage. So what they're probably going to do, I guarantee you that depending on they're going to send him out for the first, they'll probably give him on. They're not going to put him on IR. They are going to probably send him for 3
Okay, good. Okay.
And on top of that, I think they got a bye week coming up.
Hold on. Legitimately coming like just as a bowler. I know I'm coming at the other direction. Like you can attend the same thing. Like you coming at the other direction. If that other shoulder hurts, like you're gonna compensate for that.
Right.
You feel me? Like luckily it was a non-throwing.
Yeah, that's the good thing is that it wasn't his non-throwing arm.
That is the best thing for him.
Yeah.
But it sucks because like he's good enough to play, yes, but that right arm is going to make so much compensation for the left arm being injured.
Now, besides Daniels, I got to talk about Donald. I got to talk about the Lego man, Sam Donald. Is he for real?
Yes, he is. He is. He had bad weeks last week.
And I mean, to be honestly,
Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm in the wrong goddamn. I'm on the wrong goddamn team. I went Indiana, not Minnesota. No, Donald is okay. They just need an extra fucking week with him.
I'm talking about Seattle.
Goddamn, he's in Seattle, led me.
Yes.
Ugh. Fucking hell, I was in Minnesota. My bad.
So, and then on top of that, he got more weapons added. They actually picked up Rashid Shaheed on the trade. So now you have Jack Smith and Jigma on one end, Rashid Shaheed on the other end. You got Torrey Holton. What does that do for Cooper Kupp? Or does that now make Cooper? Or does that help Cooper Kupp? Because remember, when he was in Los Angeles, he was the third. Technically, he was the third option. He was going to run his routes and get open because you had other decoys. Now, does that bring back the old Cooper Kupp? Because now that I have Jack Smith and Jigma on one end, I got Holton on the other end as the rookie, and on top of that, I got Rashid Shaheed. So, does that now make Cooper Kupp the decoy he used to be, like he was with the Rams? Is he somebody is worth putting on your team? I'm not saying on your team. If you have him bench, is he worth now putting in the lineup?
Rashid, wait a second. Rashid Shaheed is battling from the number 2. You always put Cooper Kupp in as your flex because he is that consistent number 3. Right? He is always in the slot. Don't put him over the middle and let him go because he don't give a damn about making contact. Like, throw me the ball, I'm gonna get the yards we need to get the first down. He might get you that like over the top fucking touchdown every once in a while, but Cooper Kupp is a move to change individual.
Yeah, like I said, Cooper Kupp has always been that route. He's that crisp route runner, and it's not like he's trying to get. I'm not saying he's trying, but he has the speed to get open, and because of the weapons that are around him, he's considered they're decoys. It's like, okay, we're gonna take our chances and see what they catch him, and that was what
kind of the way Amendola started with the fucking Patriots. Feel me? Like, he was in the slot the whole time. He eventually got moved to number 2, but Amendola stayed in the slot the entire time. Just because, one, he wasn't afraid to go over the middle.
Right.
That's fine. Throw the ball, he'll take that fucking contact. I think he's the same goddamn way. Throw me in the middle. Like, I'm gonna move the ball down the field. Like, I'll get that long one eventually, but I'll keep moving the ball down the field as the team needs. He's more of a team player more than an individual stats individual. Like, he wants to move the ball down the field to get that touchdown, rather than him being one that gets the touchdown.
Now I'm gonna say this about my Commanders. I've given them the nickname "The Walking Dead" because damn it,
I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, I legitimately hit repeat on the TV 3 times to see that injury over and over. Every time I seen it, like, I went back to my wrestling days and I just walked away. As soon as I saw him go down and put that arm out, I fucking walked away from the TV. I never saw the thing actually happen. I've seen it since then, but oh my god, like, dude, like, are they not? Like, we went through it the last week. Like, are they not RG3 in the fuck out of Jaden Daniels?
Well, it's funny because
like, we said we heard it from first string all week last week.
I gotta laugh at this for the simple fact that I don't know which website it was on that I seen this. They had a you know how you do the overview of the stadium, like when they do the ticket prices, we want to find a seat ticket. So they had an overview of RK Stadium. I mean, not RK Stadium. They had a view of FedEx Stadium. And on the actual stadium, they had little spots of every play of our worst injuries. They had the 30-yard line RG3. They had the 10-yard line Austin Eckler. They had the. So I'm like, yo, this is not funny, but it is.
No.
They had the 30-yard on the line, Jaden Daniels. I'm like, they're like, we're seeing something here. We need a new stadium. I'm like,
It's not a new stadium. Like, they just need better fucking flooring. Like, again, I don't. They don't even play in RFK anymore, right?
not yet. No.
They
They haven't played RFK in
don't play.
years.
Right. When they played in RFK, like RFK was like one of the like injury prone fucking stadiums. Period. That was because you were playing on. Yeah, if you look it up, no RFK produced the most fucking.
Vet field for Philly. Those were death traps.
They were, but like RFK and Philly claimed more injuries, like season-ending injuries than any other stadiums in the world.
Yeah,
right?
but you gotta think RG3 didn't play in RFK. RG3 played in FedEx.
Right. Yeah, and he still got fucking killed. I believe that was because of fucking coaching. I don't think it was because of the stadium. I think that was because of coaching.
Now I will say this, and I know a lot of people are probably questioning Dan Quinn on what he did. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I support what he did. No. Hear me out.
You hear me out? Like, yeah, I will hear you out. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, he already was from the yes, we were getting blown out. Still understood. We were already on a scoring drive. Now, my mindset would have been, okay, I'm gonna let you finish this series, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. If it's one of
when Jalen Daniels got hurt.
Right, when he got hurt. I'll say this, like, okay, you got to understand, they were already on a scoring drive. Why are you going to? Well, I'm a bitch him, but no, he already was on a scoring drive. They found their rhythm. They were on their way to score. Now,
I can understand that.
From that,
but you were down by fucking over 30 fucking points already.
You're right. We were already done by 30 points, but as confidence to my player, if he wants to, I will let him finish that drive.
I'm not mad at you for that.
If they score or not.
But they were already down by 30 points at that point. Like, he shouldn't even have been in the game at the start of that drive.
It was the start of the fourth quarter.
I understand. No. They were already down by 30 points at that point.
You are right.
He should not have been in the game at that point.
You are already up by 30 points. But with my player, he still wants to fight. I'll give him one last fight. Okay.
I understand that.
Series.
But everyone else that was on the field were essentially second string players.
No, like everybody still in first string. They still have first string. Everybody in first string. Everybody.
He got killed on the first string. No, get him the fuck out of the game. He still got killed on first string and he's gone for the next season and a half.
All I'm saying is that, like I said, I'm not mad at what he did for the simple fact that it was early in the fourth quarter. Like I said, you on top of that, y'all was on y'all scoring drive. You was catching the rhythm. I would have said, like I said, good job scoring. Now I would have watched see how that last play. If they still made it down the field or they still scored or something like that, I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, you done enough.
You already down 30 fucking points.
Right.
Like,
you put your
starters back out there.
Let's brew your
points. I don't care if you
and let's get you ready for the next game.
You can put everybody out there. You take your starting quarterback off the field. You're down by 30 or more points. Your starting quarterback is coming off the field. If you had a bad one this game, just sit down. It's okay. We're just going to finish this thing out. No, they put him out there, and then he got his skin arm broken.
They just put him out there. Like I said, on the top, they were already finishing off a drive. This drive they went from the 20 and they finally got the ball moving up the field and everything else. So no, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to, because on top of that, and then I don't believe in you as a player. I'm already taking your trust away because you're saying, Coach, let me finish this drive. And I tell you, no, he's going to feel a certain way. We all going to, I don't
I
care.
understand that.
And so
But
the
at that point,
I'm going to let you finish. I'm going to let you finish this series. And then
that's
after
fine.
that,
But again, he shouldn't have been in for that drive to begin with. I'm gonna go to the other fucking side. Yes, like they drove the whole fucking field. Like yes, he did a good job. They got him down there. He deserved the score to get him into the end zone. That's fine. I understand that. But at the beginning of the drive, like they were already down 30. He had no rhyme or reason to be on the field in the first place.
because with anybody, with any athlete, you still feel as though you can make a change, or at least you still want to prove one. You still want to prove one point, and I get that. And like I said, with him, if he would have now, if he would have if they would have scored, and he would have still bought them out the next game, and you already knew they scored, then I would have said something like, no. They done already scored another one. No, cut this. You don't know because all you're doing is now putting hurt on this kid. He's too busy trying to bring them back out of a miracle, and it's not there. If the defense is not stopping them and we're constantly trying to play catch up, no, you're running the boy ragged. But I do feel as though, okay, as a player, I will, and as a coach, as much as I believe you, okay, I'm gonna let you finish this. I'm gonna let you finish this drive. You got us here. You got us here. Finish this drive, and after that, yeah, if I'm seeing that everything else is going on, and I'm sitting you to the side before that next season, hey, you proving yourself. You did what you can do. I need you rested. I need you rested. I need your wounds healed because I don't want you playing after this time. It's useless because we've already started. No, I need you healthy. So
Like
yeah,
I know Jake Daniels. Hey, I know Jake Daniels got a bad fucking elbow, and that whole left side is fucking useless. Like I'd still start him over the backup next fucking week in fucking fantasy
well, we already
because
know
I
Mark
feel like
Mariota.
still. Like look, his throwing arm's still good. His non-throwing arm's bad, but his throwing arm's still good. He can hand it off. He'd be all right. Like I'd rather give the ball to Jane Daniels than their backup.
Well, we got to deal with that. We got to deal with that this week because this week we got another revenge game. We play Detroit. Yeah, and they came off a loss too. So we got the Walking Dead versus the Hungry Lions. Somebody's getting the free meal.
Yeah, but you still got the fucking Walking Dead in Detroit too. Like they're busting their ass. No, Detroit is busting their ass to get W's, but they are busting their ass to get W's. Like Detroit's not blowing people out. They're not fucking putting it down and they can fucking just kind of park the bus at the end of the game. Like Detroit's having to work their ass off till the end of the game.
Well,
Detroit going against the fucking Redskins is going to be the same goddamn thing. I'm sorry, Commanders are going against the
I
same.
think we also lost. Marshawn Lattimore for the season. He's out. We almost lost Frankie Louvu for suspension, but it ended up being they dropped the suspension into a fine because, like, wait a minute, he's not doing anything that any other players are doing. So they dropped it all to it as a fine, which I'm glad. But I just don't. We still got McLaurin hurt. McCaffrey's out for the season with a collarbone injury. Debo has a healing. He's dealing with a heel problem. So yeah, we might as well just call ourselves the Walking Dead. But besides that, like I said, we play Detroit. It's one of those things to where, hey, well, if you got somebody on the Commanders, good luck. Either flex them, RB2, or bench them. Like I said, only person I know that'll probably be worth it. I thought Bill, but the way Aiden Hutchinson been talking, I think he on demon time. Now, last game we got to discuss. Cardinals and Cowboys.
So Joe
Cowboys
Cowboys all the
7.
way.
But it's not the Cowboys I want to talk about. It's the
Really?
Cardinals.
I mean, yeah, because they suck. Kyler Murray's not there.
No, Kyler Murray's there, but he won't be. He's going to be on IR. So
Right.
you have
Kyler Murray could be. He's not there. Like
right.
he could be on IR all he wants. He can come into the fucking thing and do his fucking treatment and his fucking practice the way he wants. He's not there.
But that's not my real concern. My concern was seeing how Jacoby Brissett used Marvin Harrison.
Okay.
Dude, it's he showed out, and it wasn't a and then the thing that when I watched this game, it wasn't a struggle for him to catch the ball. It was like I don't know what it is with Brissett. He was able to he had a rhythm, he had a flow, and then when you put the moves on the Cowboy to where you literally put him on his ass, he literally rolled up. He took 2 steps, rolled back.
Yep. Look, no, with the whole thing with Jacoby Brissett, like you've been preparing. This week is going to be a little different. It might not be much different, like from the Arizona offense, but the ones going against the Arizona defense is going to be a little different. Like they might double coverage late into Marvin Harrison, but like Harrison is Jacoby's like fail safe. I'm just going to throw the ball up and he'll catch it, type deal.
Well, the next thing
But,
they got,
but again, Brissett has that veteran poise to him to where he can do those type of things. Right?
Well,
Murray, like he's just throwing up to fucking Marvin going, I hope he catches it.
No,
like,
it wasn't I hope he catches it. It was he better catch this. That's what it looked like. It wasn't to where it was like he was famous for his life. It was to where, dude, this is hitting you in the numbers. You better be catching these. I mean, look.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
Kyler Murray that game. He looked like the Marvin Harrison out of Ohio State.
Like my thing with Kyler Murray, like I feel like he's more of a shortstop more than anything. Like he could be called a quarterback in the NFL all he wants. Kyler Murray is a shortstop. Maybe left field if he wants, but Kyler Murray is a shortstop. He's gonna grab it and fire it to fucking home. You catch it wherever I fucking throw it.
I'll put it this way. At first, when he first started, he was a quarterback. Now, I don't know if it's the injuries or
running for his life is what it is.
Or father, like I said, if it's the injuries or father time. Because, like I said, from when he played his earlier years, you didn't really look at his height. He was still slinging it. He was still he was a weapon. He was throwing it. It didn't matter whether he was in shotgun or something like that. Yeah, but now it's different.
He pulled that in his early years. He pulled that Drew Brees and get up on his toes and jumping to throw the fucking ball.
Well, not even that. Even
got a couple of years, he can't get all the way up there anymore.
Right, but he was more composed as a player. Now it's like he's not. I don't know if he's not composed. Maybe it's the new offensive coordinator. But it's kind of like he's struggling with the offense as the quarterback, and the way it looks at it, it's like, okay, isn't his height? I'm like, it shouldn't have been. It's never been our problem. He's been in the league for forever. It's never been his height. We've always had problems with his injuries. Now with this one, he's struggling with it. You put Jacoby Brissett in there, all of a sudden he's a smooth operator. It's like he's been doing this for years, and he has. But it also, like I said, with him as quarterback, I think we're going to see bigger numbers coming out from Marvin Harrison now.
With the shorter quarterbacks, I really do. I look at it like, look, hey, you understand this. Like, I look at it as a bone. Like, you need to look at your mark, right? You need to see where you're throwing the ball. Like throw the ball, hit that spot. I feel like he's pulling his head up too early. That's just where the ball's going. It's no different than with us. It's the same fucking thing. Keep your head down. That ball hits right where you're fucking looking at. If pulling his head up when he's looking, is going off where he's fucking throwing. It's the same thing with catching the ball. Like they catch the ball, but they look forward before they catch the ball. Right? If you don't watch the ball coming in, you're not going to see where that ball is going to be, and you're going to try to go, and that ball's not where it's supposed to be. It's the same thing with throwing the ball. It's the exact same thing we deal with bowling. Keep your head down, like when you're golfing or bowling. Like everybody else will tell you where that ball's going to go. You keep your head down, and it's going to fucking go right where you fucking look at.
True,
Right,
but I
and
do
it'll
feel
hook
it's,
up
like I
to
said,
exactly what you're doing. It's
their
the
next,
exact same thing in football.
yeah, but their next game is going to be with Seattle. Um, now
Nah,
to be honest, I do think, um, I think Jacoby Brissett is going to struggle this game, but I do feel as though that Trey McBride and I do think Marvin Harrison are going to actually have breakout. They're going to start having a breakout game. They're going to start to catch a hot streak.
hold on. Hey, hold on. You're in two separate teams.
Hmm?
You're in two separate teams.
What are you
You
talking
said
about?
they were starting in Vegas and then talking about something completely different.
No, no, no. I'm talking about the Cardinals.
Okay,
Kyler Murray plays for the Cardinals.
right. He does.
Right. Their next Jacoby Brissett is the backup.
For the Cardinals, but skin. You're talking about the Raiders. That's fine. That's all right.
No, no, no. I said their next game is the Seahawks.
Okay. All right. Move on. Let's go.
And their
Going
next,
against the Seahawks. Wait a
like
second. The Raiders against the Seahawks.
no, the Cardinals play the Seahawks.
Oh, they're playing in Arizona or in Vegas.
Neither, neither. They're playing at Seattle.
Huh?
I said they are playing in Seattle. The Cardinals play the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, I'm
Okay, with your drink, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a taste test. With your drink right now, how much of that is Coke? How much of that is Jack? Give me a percentage.
of 30-70.
Let me guess: 70 Jack, 30 Coke.
You were not fucking wrong there.
But anyway,
Oh, hold
I
on.
do see with this next game. I do see with this game with Seattle. If you do need a quarterback because, like I said, do the bye week, and I will probably say more in your more deeper leagues, definitely look at grabbing Jacoby Brissett. Well, I will call him a hit and miss because right now I do feel as though that Marvin Harrison and I do feel as though that Trey McBride are going to actually get hot. However, I do feel as though that once Jacoby Brissett gets a little too comfortable, he starts to slip and he's not playing the way that he was playing before. He did it with the Commanders to where all of a sudden when you came off the bench, you're throwing all these points, stuff like that. But then when you start, you was a completely different person because you got comfortable. So looking at the actual lineup, if it came to me, yeah, I'm starting Harrison and McBride because they're going to get touches. However, I think
Right.
I do think Jacoby Brissett is going to be like a hit or miss on the quarterback.
I don't think you're wrong about that. The Denver game, like he should have had Denver so many times, and he just didn't.
Now
Like
let's
he
talk.
had guys perfectly open, and like Jacoby Brissett was always going for like game changing play, but like he only went for it when they needed it. Feel me? Like he would let him get third down, and he's like, "Oh, I do that game changing play," and then it was just that, and then they punt, and oh, it was just such a bad game. I only say that because I actually paid attention to it because I had Bowers as my tight end, and I was thoroughly upset at the end because I only got like
Yeah, yeah,
4 or
we, like I
5 points.
said, I was talking about that game, and that was one thing I looked at. I said, if anything happens, we need Gino, not Gino. No, Gino, no. Yeah.
The worst part is last week, like if I put Bowers in my starting lineup, he had 43 points.
Oh yeah.
Bowers had 43 points last week, not this week. I put him in my starting lineup this week, and he got me 4. Fuck that guy. Eat shit. Uh, oh, Bowers, you kiss my dick and start the base. I don't care how much Facebook censors me. Fuck that guy. Eat shit, you fucking ass spelunker. You fucking piece of shit. I hate you so much. Anyway,
so
you
let's look at this.
game.
So right now, let's look at next Thursday. Let's look at Thursday lineup. So right now for Thursday, we got the Patriots and Jets. Again, like I said, the players to look forward to. You got Drake for the Patriots. You got Drake May, Travion Henderson, Stephon Diggs. For the Jets, you look at Justin Fields, Breece Hall, and Garrett Wilson.
I'm going to get nice.
Yeah, one of the factors I do feel for fantasy, because there's no Sauce Gardner, I think Drake definitely needs to attack the air. You know, I think this will be a good game for Stephon Diggs and the rest of the actual wide receivers they have. If I think with Justin, if he wants to actually stay in the game, he's going to have to be a field general. He can't basically take over this game trying to run it by himself. I do feel though you need to keep both QBs in the pocket to pertain to that,
What?
and also whoever's offense has the good is it going to be based on what offense has that good start.
Right, not wrong.
Then who we got? Let's see. Like I said, next one we got the Sunday morning preview with the Colts and Falcons.
Sorry, watching Stanford UNC.
What's the score?
Oh, no, Stanford. Well, it's 15-20 right now. Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
Hold up, let me check.
I'll play. Ooh. Oh! Run back! Come on, motherfucker, run back! All the way down! Let's go! Ah! Sorry. All right. I'm going to give it to you. It's 2015 right now. Fucking UNC just got a fumble recovery. Like, yeah, no, you fumbled it. They're like, don't look up, Stanford. You fumbled it. That's the way that works. I ain't on camera right now. Don't look up, like you fucked up.
He said, don't look at it. You fumbled it.
You fumbled it. Don't look up like, oh, I might not. No, you fumbled the fuck out of that shit.
I'm trying to find
I don't know. They should replay like he bounced off the UNC player, but the ground can't cause a fumble, so technically Stanford should have it at the 1, but like UNC should technically have it at like 45.
But here's the thing: was he starting to lose possession before it hit the ground?
No, he never hit the ground intentionally. But like again, my whole thing, the ground can't cause a fumble. The defender hit the ground. He was on top of the defender. Him hitting the defender made the ball cough up. So I mean, like technically he was on the ground. It should have been a fault, or it should have been down by contact right there.
They said he got it's a touchdown. They said already.
No, I still got like look. I'm on the CW right now, the leader of the fucking ACC. I got 15-20 right now, and it is, I believe, Stanford ball. Oh, we'll see. Oh no, it's UNC. How are y'all going the other fucking way? Minute 44, y'all up right now.
All
Anyway,
right,
hold on.
so
What
all right, let's get
got
back.
right
Let's get
now?
this
Sorry.
one. So next game we got is a Sunday morning game with the Colts and Falcons. Fantasy players to watch. Like I said, fantasy players to watch. You got Indiana Jones himself, Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, Ty Warren, Josh Downs. For the Falcons, Michael Penix, if he's healthy, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and Darnell Mooney. Like I said, key fantasy factors. Can the Falcons handle the sauce? And what I mean by that, with the coach now getting Sauce Gardner, he is scheduled to play. He is in Berlin with the rest of the team, so they are saying he's suited up and he'll be ready to play. So, can they handle that? Again, like I said, these are both mirror offenses. You all have key running backs, they got key wide receivers, key quarterbacks, and tight ends. So this is kind of a mirror of each team. So could be a possible shootout. And the biggest thing that I put is that can Indiana Jones recover from the Pittsburgh D of Doom?
Which one got to Europe first?
Say what?
That's my biggest question. Which team got to Europe first?
Yeah.
That legitimately is what the matter.
I want to say they both got there within the same time because neither one were overseas. So it wasn't like
which one legitimately, like, if I was putting this on a like betting thing, like which team got there first? Because like I would put all my bets on the team that got there first, just because like whichever team got there first, like, you get to deal with the time difference and everything else.
I got you. They got a better chance. They've already gotten their rhythm. They've already gotten the rhythm out of the way. I'm looking at what you're saying. That I don't know. I didn't really get into that one. But that's something to look into.
Whichever team got there first, I believe. Like if they were both over here and both had to go to Europe together, whichever team got there first, that's the team that's got the edge. Just because you got that one, like, less 4 to 8, 16 hours of difference between the team that you're playing against had to fucking deal with. So I mean, because like you were already there, you had to deal with that time fucking difference. They got there after you, and they had to deal with that and then catch up with you. So that again, I'm probably wrong, but it is like jet lag's a real fucking thing. Like I don't care if you go from the north to the south in the United States, like jet lag is a thing. Like you might stay in the whole time zone, but if you go from what would be a Ohio to Florida trip that would be 4 hours into a plane ride that would be 3 hours. That's a little bit different. Ooh.
My fault.
I got you. See some of that? Ooh. Everything new? Alright, so. Ooh.